Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Mono White Control yet again in this channel. Last time I tried this deck, I had a blast. But I wanted to try this one again because I saw a Reddit post trying out the Samwise Stout-Hearted. I thought it was going to be a pretty natural fit in the deck, especially because this deck is trying to destroy a lot of opponents' lands with Demolition Fields, Field of Ruins, and White Orchid Phantom. So if you destroy one of their lands using Demolition Fields and Field of Ruin, you can play the Samwise Stout-Hearted, get back the Field of Ruin that just got put into the graveyard, and then you can do it again next turn. And another card that I'm trying out this time is Monumental Henge. Last time, I had a really great time with the Sunken Citadel in this deck because the Sunken Citadel makes your Field of Ruins, Demolition Fields, and Castle Ardenvale really cheap. But somehow I missed Monumental Henge, which actually grabs things like the One Ring, Essence Reliquary, or even Samwise the Stout-Hearted. And lastly, if you're new to this deck and haven't seen it, there's a secret present effect that's going on. If you have the Essence Reliquary and the One Ring together, you draw a card with the One Ring, bounce the One Ring with Essence Reliquary, and then play the One Ring again, giving you protection yet again for a turn. So really that's going to be the plan with this deck. You stall with the One Ring, because you can infinitely stall with Essence Reliquary plus the One Ring, and then you blow up your opponent's lands, and then you set up the board and win the game. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright. This is an awful hand. That is a fantastic hand. Yep. Imagine if we just went first though. You have Mana Tide, right? Turn 1 Mana Tide. Like, that's sick. Yeah, I'm loving this hand. Oh, is this, Jund? No, it's not. Yep, that is, Gonzo. That is Gonzo. I think I just wanna reprieve here. So Juggernaut's coming down next turn, probably. And I can't really stop it. Unless they don't play a swamp. Oh no, they still got it. So they're gonna be able to get rid of my temporary lockdown, unfortunately. But, I mean, is this really that bad? I'm just gonna be playing White Orchid Phantom again if they take out the temporary lockdown, so... It's not even that bad. Goblin Bombardment, however, is kind of bad though. So I kind of want to draw land here. So I can go Witch Enchanter. Unless I just draw another one. That also works. So what's the deal here? Am I going to White Orchid Phantom again, or... I think I'm just gonna White Orchid Phantom again. I'll just play this. Okay, okay, opponent. Just keep drawing Black Source, huh? I mean, funny enough, they're actually going down pretty low. And I was going to temporary lockdown anyways. So maybe actually it's not that bad. So are these like removal spells? Reliquary? Dolores is definitely annoying. Dolores is definitely annoying here. I think I still have to do this anyways. Wait, why'd you leave? Did they not see the line? They can sacrifice in response to Goblin to the temporary lockdown, and they can replay it back with Dolores. I mean, that's good for me that they didn't see the line, but so love these. Seems like White Orchid Phantom seems pretty good too. Samwise Gamgee, Samwise the Stout-Hearted, not so much. Exercise, probably no. I just love this deck. Yeah, I just love this deck. Yeah, Even Interrupter, yeah. Even Interrupter, go. I'll have... Actually, I'll have a Samwise Gamgee. I keep saying Samwise Gamgee, Samwise the Stout-Hearted. Okay, one lander. That's a two lander. So here, I don't really have to worry about Juggernaut coming down, because if they do, I can just Mana Tithe it. Excellent. Man, these Mana Tithe are so sweet. I think on the swords. This is an Orcish Bowmaster? Nope. Man, these Mana Tithe are getting so much value. Oh my god! The Mana Tithe was just too strong. You know, the same joy I get is when I cast Stifle. You actually get the same feeling. Two lands. Playing against Giganta. Probably just gonna swords, and then reprieve. Well, I'm actually kind of glad that these are the kind of decks we're playing against today.
May our axes strike as one.
Yep. Gotta get to our fourth land fast. Mana Tithe. Okay. Not gonna be very relevant unless they somehow like play a 1-mana card first. Kinda hope they do, honestly. Then again, I can just get rid of the Mana Tithe for Solitude. Wow, they pass. But why? Why did they pass? Wait, why did my opponent pass? That's kind of interesting that they passed there. Hmm. White Orchid Phantom. Okay. Lage? Can't really stop that. So, opponent's playing a one ring deck. I'm also playing a one ring deck, but our life total is kind of low. Which is not good. We just can't draw a land, huh? Missed the one ring, that's actually excellent. Okay. Now we're talking. We're a bit low on low on life though. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. We gotta draw Skyclave Apparition. Okay. Can I afford to Reliquary here? Maybe. I think we might have to use one of the Solitude here. Yeah, probably have to use the Solitude. We just have to take less damage. And hopefully we draw... Okay, Reliquary gone, probably. Nope. Never mind. Okay. Temporary lockdown, that's pretty good. Let's balance the one ring. I don't know how many copies of Static Prison they play in the main deck. I'm gonna assume like maybe 2? Yeah, maybe 2? Okay, they found a second one. Pretty unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. I can Sunken Citadel for a land, but I'm not actually quite sure like if Samwise Gamgee is that great of a card at the moment. The fact that we're gonna take extra 1 damage here is kind of scary though, right? Because that means if the 3 damage ever, like, if they top deck a lightning bolt, we just kind of lose the game. So instead of a Sunken Citadel, we actually needed to draw the Demolition Field. So we could have gone Temporary Lockdown. Maybe I shouldn't have actually drawn with the card. Yeah. I think that was actually a mistake in my part, trying with the One Ring here. Blood Moon. Okay, well, conveniently, I somehow don't have a single plane, even though I play 7 copies of it. Oh my god, how does that even happen? Okay. Okay, they play more than 2 copies of Static Prison. That's a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. So we want Exercise. Semi's out. Doesn't seem like Semi's is that great a card yet, from my experience. Maybe it's just because we're playing against Energy a lot. We are playing 24 lands, so we shouldn't really be getting stuck on 3 lands, to be fair. I'm gonna cut a copy of the White Orchid Phantom. Finally, we see a lot of planes here. Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is a good card. Yeah, I can't believe we didn't actually see a single planes. That's insane.
Nothing is more important.
That is pretty insane, isn't it? Boop. On what? Wait, so you cut your own 1 rings? Is that what you're telling me? No way, right? No way that's actually what happened, right? Maybe because I have 1 ring, I need to be a little bit careful on my life total. My opponent missed a land. Makes me want to hold up onto a Manatite, but probably just better to play Skyclave Apparition so that if I do draw a land next turn, I can just go 1 ring. Really? Not gonna get rid of a Rest in Peace. Okay, how are they so lucky? That's insane. Nice. It's a lot of upkeeps though. Interesting. Double Disruptor Flute coming out. I think we have a Witch Enchanter. I could actually get rid of a static prison to get the Skyclave apparition back, and then get rid of a disruptor flute. Then I have 2 blockers. Yeah, so get rid of this. Then get rid of that. Draw a bunch of cards. The game is over if I draw... Oh no, opponent, that doesn't work, my friend. Unless they're trying to use the Guide of Souls? No. They don't know about the Rest in Peace interaction. Makes sense that they still haven't used a static prison on the Rest in Peace yet. Probably gonna get the One Ring out. I feel like they should. They should get rid of the One Ring. Yep, there we go. To get rid of that. And then I'll block you. I actually didn't even need to do that, because I just drew another One Ring. Okay, next turn, we're gonna start blowing up lands. So I get to draw an extra card. Thank you very much. Ooh, temporary lockdown. Okay, I think this game is probably over here. Essence Reliquary. Okay, I'll have one more turn with the One Ring. The reason why is because if I go temporary lockdown right now, I'm gonna lose my Rest in Peace, which is kind of bad. I guess I can go Essence Reliquary first, and then put this back into my hand. And then I temporary lockdown. Okay. They're gonna pass the turn again. Sure. Got a Source of Plowshare. Let's get rid of that. Draw more cards. Kinda like my exercise though. I might just go Witch Enchanter on the Static Prison. Blow up their final land. I don't know if they played Double Mountain. Just doesn't make sense that they would have double mountain. But it's a possibility. Ghost Quarter. I mean, I have everything covered. Like, if they play a big creature... Okay, yeah, this game is over. Do I even, like... Temporary lockdown, get rid of the Emp Raptor and Johnny? Okay, Field of Ruin. Essence Reliquary. Bounce the One Ring. Let's get rid of this. I don't think they have more basics. There's no way, right? Then Ghost Quarter, get rid of Mountain. Then play the One Ring. Attack. And next turn, they should be dead. Okay, the thing is, like, even if they bring Disruptor Flute, like, we have Exercise, 3 Skyclip Apparition, Temporary Lockdown, Witch Enchanters. Like, look, it's insane how much enchantment hate or artifact hate we have. Well, let's hopefully do that again. One lander. You know, it's really funny how many one lander openings I get with 24 lands. It is honestly quite a tragedy, I must say. Maybe I should have kept another Manatite. Ooh, Ether Hub start is honestly just really bad, right? It means it's like really, really bad. I think they have a one lander. I think I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna take this damage. I'm gonna let the Oscillate Pride multiply just a turn. Yep, they have a one lander. They do have a one lander. And the fact that they had to play a Ether Hub turn 1 is insane, right? I think this game is over. Yeah, this game might be over. Unless I just don't draw anything relevant, but I mean, hopefully I do. Okay, there it is. We do have a Field of Ruin, but we're never going to be using it. Okay, they found Bloodstained Mire. But we have a Reprieve plus a Manatize, so that's always going to get some value. So, last game, opponent played the Doggo, right? Opponent played the Doggo. So I'm gonna assume that Doggo's probably gonna come down here. I'll probably... Yeah, I think I Mana-type this. I Mana-type this and then Reprieve the next card they play. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. Really want to get rid of that Sacred Foundry because it means that they only have one color. I think I just Mana-type this and then Reprieve. Okay, where's One Ring? I do like the Monumental Henge edition, though. I think that's really cool. Because it lets us get to one ring pretty fast.
Teamwork triumphs.
Okay. We got 6 lands. Gotta find our one ring pretty fast. I'm sure we'll find it here. Excellent. Excellente. I might play out this Witch Enchanter, honestly. Just because, like, we have so many enchantment and artifact removals. It's kind of insane. Okay, that's actually really nice. We have all the pieces that we need to win the game. Okay, opponent tops it. Disruptor Flute. Maybe I just exercise, since we already have a Skyclip apparition for one ring coming down. Yeah, I'll just exercise. Actually, I don't know. Which one do I play? I mean, I guess there's no harm in playing the Skyclip apparition on the Disruptor Flute. And we'll even have a mana drain if they want to get rid of a Skyclip apparition here. Oh, we could even just go temporary lockdown here. Interesting. Well, well, well. It's not a very good temporary lockdown, but I think I still have to do it if I don't want to take damage. Man, Mana Tithe is just so fun. It just makes me so happy. Right? It makes me happy. It's such a fun card. Pithing Needle. They have every form of a hate piece they can find just to shut things down. What to do? I think we go Witch Enchanter this time. Okay, we found another one ring. We could just play this out. Yeah, let's just play this out. We just need to get to either the Essence Reliquary or... Yeah, I mean, like, it's just... This matchup was built for us, right? This is the matchup we want to run into. But so far, I haven't been too impressed with the Semi's Gamgee. 2 lands. Might be playable, depending on what kind of deck they're playing. They're playing Belcher. This is kind of a good matchup. So I have to play the Mana Tithe so that I can stop the sacrifice shenanigans here. Yeah, we just need to get to Field of Ruins and then we just kind of win the game. As long as they don't have a way to just combo here next turn, we do kind of win the game. So hopefully that's actually the case here. But if they have a ritual instead of a sacrifice, which I wasn't really playing around, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We get rid of a Bogart, the Bog here with the Field of Ruin. It would be bad if they have another... I mean, I have an Aven Interrupter. Maybe I just pass. Do it next turn. Because they Demonic Tutor for something, right? It seems like they have a sacrifice. 100%. You're gonna pass, okay. Ooh, Reprieve. Good card. Good cards coming out. These cards are just totally bad, though. Ooh, we're not drawing well. So many dead cards. 3 dead cards at the moment. Four dead cards at the moment. Where's our White Orchid Phantom? I think we do this. See what they play. Necropones. Man, it does kind of suck that we drew like this. So many dead cards, right? And then they just had like double grief, which also kind of sucks. We have so many tools to beat this deck, but we just didn't draw any. Yikes. My hand is so bad. Hopefully next game it's not like this. Hopefully next game we actually have better cards to play. Yeah, we needed to see things like White Orchid Phantom, more removal spells, or the more like Demolition Fields and Field of Ruins. But theoretically, this should be a really good matchup. Exercise? No. Just go with Disruptor Flute. Temporary Lockdown out. Deafening Silence is also really good. Samwise, this is the matchup like where the Samwise is actually decent. Vexing Bauble is also really good. I can see myself like going down on Swords, Solitude. Maybe even a copy of One Ring. Deafening Silence is really good. So let's play that out. And let's also play that out. So what should I name with this? Maybe Soren? Actually, I think I just wait, maybe? And we just do this now because they don't have any lands, right? They're trying to get to their third mana as soon as possible. But they can't do that with the Deafening Silence. Come on, we need to draw White Orchid Phantom. Where is White Orchid Phantom? Any White Orchid Phantoms, please? I think I'm just gonna name Soren. I don't think I care about Necropones. Nice. These are the kind of situations where I kind of miss Ephemerate, to be honest with you. I wish she had one more land so we can like start aggroing down with the Solitude. Bolgard Trawler. Sure. We've been kind of stuck here for a long time now because we can't find any lands. Okay, finally we found a land, but it's a tap land, so... that kind of sucks. Okay, now we have a Solitude starting next turn. You're gonna Solitude? Maybe I should have actually kept it so I can just bounce it with the Reliquary. Okay, so this one ring is free, right? Because I have a Reprieve. It seems like they have another Solitude. Or maybe a Sacrifice. Ooh. So even if they get rid of my Disruptor Flute, I can just get it back with a Semi-Scamgy. I keep saying Semi-Scamgy, but... that is actually not the name. Okay, let's play this out. I don't think I need Skyclip Apparition. Okay. Maybe I could have just played a Solitude as well. Charbulcher. Reprieve. Okay, there it is. Okay. So we can block the Bogart Trawler like that. I think I just want to bounce the One Ring because I'm taking a bit of damage here. Yeah, let's bounce the One Ring. We have 4 lands, a lot of dead cards. Okay, well, I'm gaining life, so that's fine with me. Deafening Silence. Let's go with that. Get rid of that. Play another One Ring. Another Mana Tide. I think I can afford to take 1 damage. Okay, where is my Skyclip apparition? Vexing Bauble. There it is. So we have a 5, 6, 7 mana. We'll bounce this and just replay it. We'll have an Even Interrupter. Necropones. Get rid of that. Field of Bruin. Okay. Game 2 is gonna be a little bit painful because, you know, opponent could high roll, right? Opponent could high roll. This is where like Ephemerate's like so good, but sometimes like it's like a dead card, sometimes it's like a really insane card. It really just kind of depends. This hand is okay if they don't have Dark Ritual, but if it's anything else, there's a good chance we just lose. Okay. At least they didn't have a Dark Ritual. So I'm just going to play under the assumption that they don't have a Dark Ritual. I'll just play out the White Orchid Phantom. Because we have a really good curve going into a Even Interrupter. So we play Field of Bruin. And it should be fun. Fragment Reality. Fragment Reality, huh? Reef here, huh? Maybe I made a mistake playing the White Orchid Phantom then. I mean, no, because they had a Grief, so it would have like happened anyways. So this is like a Necropones that they're trying to get out. Oh, they're just gonna hardcast Belcher. Okay. Interesting. So we're on a clock. Hopefully they just never draw land. Ooh, that's pretty good. I need them to stop drawing a land, please. I know their entire deck is just lands. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh man, that's so good. The Goblin Charbelcher. Now I'll just get rid of this in case they also draw like Fragment Reality. I think I'm just gonna run out the Aven Interrupter here. I wanna speed up the clock, you know? Nice. Very nice. We even beat a combo deck today. Okay, so this is the second time I'm visiting this deck. Like very slightly different, right? Very slightly different, but I actually kind of like it. Against the energy deck, I didn't actually like the semis, the stout-hearted, but in combo matchups where you want to like just destroy a lot of lands, this can actually come in handy. Like especially if you're playing against a Belcher deck where they don't have any lands, playing out the Samwise after you Field of Ruin, get back the Field of Ruin. That's sick. Compared to the list I saw that was floating around online, they were playing things like Ephemerate, right? To speed up destroying lands, which I can respect, but I've actually found that the Ephemerate can be dead a lot of times. So instead, we have more copies of like a Temporary Lockdown and some copies of Aven Interrupter. I've been a really fan of the Aven Interrupter. Like, even against, like, a counterspell heavy decks, right? Like, the Aven Interrupter getting rid of a mana drain is also really good. The fact that our deck plays with 4 cups of Reprieve, Aven Interrupters, and 4 cups of Mana Tithe means that against Show and Tell decks, where they have a bunch of Veil of Summers, like, those cards become useless, while you also having, like, interaction spells like these. So I'm a big fan of Aven Interrupter. It becomes even better if you have Ephemerate, right? Like Aven Interrupter, counter a mana drain, for example. And then on the following turn, they play Show and Tell. You can even Ephemerate the Aven Interrupter, exile the Show and Tell. Like things like that. So I'm a big fan of the Aven Interrupter. But yeah, energy deck, it's supposed to be our good matchup. Show and Tell decks, we actually haven't played against a Show and Tell with this deck, even in the 10 games I played previously with this deck, which is a bit bizarre, but yeah, that's kind of weird. Another thing I really like about this deck is the Sunken Citadel. The Sunken Citadel gets so much value with Field of Ruin, Demolition Field, Castle Ardenvale, but we saw a little bit of action with the Monumental Henge today too. Like just the fact that this can grab historic cards is pretty good for the deck because you have Samwise, which is a legendary. You have One Ring you can hit. You have Essence Reliquary you can hit. It's not much, but it can be good in some cases. Like, against the energy deck, we basically had to rely on the Monumental Henge into finding the One Ring. So that actually helped. So honestly, really sick deck, utilizing some cards that are otherwise unknown, like Essence Reliquary. You also rarely see Sunken Citadel. Mana Tithe you never see, right? Reprieve is also a really good card that rarely gets played too. Same with the Aven Interrupters and Semis, the Stout-Hearted, right? So a lot of cards that you rarely see in the current metagame. So really cool deck. Just wanted to try this one out because last time I had a blast playing this deck, but I saw a Reddit post playing a Semis, the Stout-Hearted, so I just wanted to try it out to see how this one goes. And not so good versus energy, but really good versus combo decks if you're trying to like destroy their lands. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.